we have brought out this book, Being FTI, which is basically an account of about 30 alumni of the institute who have written about their days in the institute. And while we were going through the various articles, somebody mentioned about the 8th column affair, a film in which the three of you have contributed.
Yes.
So
we were one unit.
right. So how did it start, and what was the experience like? Did you have fights among yourself, or was the bonhomie there, like the one we are seeing here? Was it there then also? What was the whole experience of being in FTI and making this film?
See, what happened is we have to take out lots who shoots first, in the institute. So they put the lots, and all of us, I thought if I'm fourth or fifth, I will learn from the first, second, then apply all that. And my name came first. And then that time there was also a thing that the FTI was giving stipend for the first time to go to the festival, film festival. So people in Goa, in Delhi. That time the international festival was in Delhi. So everybody's got it. They all telling me, by the time we are back, you better have a script. And I am in the canteen trying to think of a story and reading articles and watching short films and all that. Then when I came back, when they came back, we had a basic storyline. They liked it, but we all wondered whether we could pull it off. So then I think for us the whole institute actually helped. That is one of the crazy things that I have experienced. Where so many people helped. I mean, of course, Raju and Vishnudeep and Hari Nair, my cameraman, he also is not here now, but he's part of the unit also. And but we got the help from second years and first years and so many people. So that way it was a very terrific experience.
The story was so exciting that it actually involved everybody wanted to be a part of it, and we were very lucky to be associated and be a part of the whole process.
In fact, the film is still remembered. You just got it digitized also.
Okay. So because we had lots of locations.
Yeah, that was I remember.
We used to anything.
It was a
Because the
big
tricky thing
production.
was most diplomas would be like still contained and limited locations. This had I remember we used to get 15 days of shoot then.
12 days I think.
15 days of shoot I used to have, and we had some 30 locations.
30 locations.
30 locations, huh?
30 was
Maybe across the city and everywhere we had war scenes and
Southern Command in Pune, where they were holding rehearsals.
Sophie, I remember Sophie was a first year student, editing student, and she used to do production in Mumbai. So she came in and pitched as a production person, and she really went to every
Her
location
experience
and got
helped.
us permissions to shoot. And Hari Nair was the cameraman. He's not here today. So, but I think it was great fun. I think that those days, if you just remember, it was just the joy of being able to achieve that little.
And we also, for one scene, we had Nana Patekar. So he said, you come to my house and I'll give you 2 hours. You can shoot around my house wherever you want, outside. And so we are like, everything was, it was an adventure actually. And we all broke, and our budgets also were really small, I think it was 800 rupees for talent and something like that, So it's like, but when it was over, I remember we had a party on the terrace because everybody had contributed, so everybody was invited.
Actually, lots of people came.
So what is the one thing that you think FTI taught you? When you moved out of the campus and came to the industry, what is the one thing that you fondly recall what FTI did to you?
Well, I think it sort of increased your own standards of what you want to watch, what you want to make. Somewhere, because you've seen so much of cinema and we are breathing, talking as the cliche goes, doing that. So it sort of improves your own, you want to try and be as good as you can. Not that we are, but we are always trying, but that process will be there. But we know that it is not just being a film, it has to have something more than that and all those things. It's very difficult to say.
Actually, personally for me, it was I wanted to implement certain things which were close to you in terms of how we record sounds or what we considered ideal in terms of quality of sounds. So I would try and implement that. We all had our tough beginnings, but I remember mixing a song, for example, for somebody, and the guy is telling me this is not the kind of violence I want. I want it like that. Recorded in some godforsaken studio in Bombay, and it was distorted. And for us, a new generation at that time, we were trying to bring in a new sensibility, bring in a new thing. So we had to fight it out. We still are. I think even both these guys, when they're making films, it has always been their style of making. It has always been. So So FTI has given us that, that individualism, that individual character that you can bring forward. It's not, we're not following the herd or following the crowd. So we have, I think it was a brilliant experience for all of us. And for me personally also, it shaped your character, it taught you team spirit, it taught you a lot many things you gather in your subconscious, which you realize that it has come from this one place. Bombay industry has made us professionals, but we had this, we carried this with us from Bombay, from Pune to Bombay, and now is the time when we are implementing those things that we consider ideal. And you can see from Raju's films or Sriram's films also. And the fact that we were associated in many ways over there, we kind of, it just becomes like a carry forward of what we were in our FTI days to now. A lot of things are there which are just unspoken and unsaid. But we all know where to kind of, where we all bond in a certain sense.
For me, it was, if FTI didn't exist, I don't think I would be here making films. Because growing up in Nagpur, where Vishwadeep came from, Chandan Nagar.
That was ours.
So there was no way, because now at least you can shoot on a phone, you can still edit on your computers, and those days there was no way you could shoot on anything and learn by yourself. So either you come to the industry and work, which was difficult, or you learn through school. And it was completely learning at this place, which otherwise we would have never been able to make films. And as Vishwadeep said, the good thing was, because we all also came in herds, the whole batch passed and came together. So that was a big support system those days. When you didn't have work, we all stayed together in his house. And these guys actually played a prank on me. So, because ours was the first diploma, we shot in January, we were done by, I think, June, whenever. And so I left for Nagpur. And the whole idea was to come back and do a 2-month video course, which was supposed to happen. So I left
the campus.
In the campus. The video had just started, so they were giving us a 2-month video course before we leave. So I think in June or July or August, I don't know when, but same year I came back thinking that the video course will be starting now. And I came to the campus and there was no one on the campus. There was completely, went to my room was locked. My saman I figured out was kept in the common room. So suddenly I'm sitting in the wisdom tree with nobody on campus and wondering now, what do I do? Pata laga ki that course had been scrapped. Now, the choice is either I go back to Nagpur or go to Mumbai. But you're mentally yet not prepared to come to a city, you don't know where you're going to stay, what are you going to do. And I figured out actually the institute sent letters to people saying that the course is scrapped. But these guys, I think, made sure that letter didn't come to me. I don't know for that, but so what do I do? So I took up, that time that Asiad bus used to come from Pune. So I got onto that bus and landed up at 4:30 in the morning in his house. So I still remember he opened the door and he looked inside smiling. He said, I knew you'll come here. He said, okay, come here. And I went to that room. Vishwadeep was sleeping on the floor. There was this Harpan Bashman, Alan Jaitley, he was there. So I also
took bodies.
So I was like, क्या करूँ मैं भी bedsheet लेके बैठ गया वहाँ सो गया. Then around 7 o'clock I hear these coins, clinking of coins. And I see both of these guys are sitting there and there's to be PCO down as 50% coins. Because there was no phone, so they used to collect these coins. And there was a phone directory. It was a film industry directory. So every morning they would go and make calls to people who we could work with. Coin डालो, phone करो इसको कि काम कर रहे हैं. यार ये कहाँ आके फंस गए. Next day I also had a diary and coins. So what I'm trying to say, the good thing was that we had each other. All of us had something to fall on. He was the first guy to get work. Salam Bombay, he started work. So he used to get paid very well in that period. हमारे पैसे नहीं होते, शाम को इसको पकड़ देते, खाने खिलाते यार. So I think if you come alone to this city, it can be daunting and it can,
So we came, because most of us didn't have anybody in Bombay. So we were kind of clinging on to each other till you got busy and kind of spread out. But Sriram's place was
landing place.
idea, so that became like the launching pad, like the Uri terrorists launch pads that we used to have.
That place has seen floods, that place has seen fire.
They just see flood, fire, everything is a scene.
Somebody slept with a cigarette on, जब mattress जला दिया, आग लग गई, एक बार tap खोल दिया, पानी भर गया. Crazy things have happened in this house.
But we also had a lot of, I mean, there were a lot of people and somehow, yeah, like you said, I mean, the support system is what kept us going because election students get work last actually because, I mean, what do you do? We were all used to envy him because he used to get a good pay packet and for 9 weeks or something he was doing it. Yeah, it was a different time but great.
So sir, as people who have now done extremely well in the industry and created a name for yourself, what is your message to the new set of students who are going to come to the campus? Of course, online we are starting next week. But what is your message to the new students who are coming in 2020 to FTI? The new generation of storytellers who are going to come. What is your message in brief?
Well, you know, closes. I'm not good at, I need advice myself.
I'll just give an analogy.
Yes.
This morning itself, one of my assistants was asking, कि आपके time पे तो उतना jam नहीं होता होगा, traffic jam. So I said, no, there was, because the highways were only 2 lanes. So if you are going to Goregaon East, then you would from Jogeshwari, there was a massive traffic jam. So it was difficult. It was the same situation more or less as today. Today you have a 6-lane, 8-lane highway, but the jams are still there. The crowd is still there. The difficulties are still there. So it is not very different today as it was earlier. In fact, today we are thinking from our perspective that probably it is a lot more competitive, a lot more this thing, but there are some things that won't change. He will still have to start off with that struggle. He might just be lucky. But they have to be, if they are wanting to come to a city like Bombay, they have to kind of psych themselves up to think that, okay, I'm wanting to do this in Bombay. They should not come and get disillusioned. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy ride. It has never been for all the generations before us or even after us. And I think it will help if they have a certain focus and they know that this is what we want to do.
What should be the approach and attitude as students who have come to a premier institute?
See, I first of all think anybody who's got into the institute is extremely lucky because we have so few seats, not only in FTI, but there are very few schools of this caliber across the country, very few actually. So very few people get to go there. Because otherwise if you want to learn filmmaking, these are the 2 ways. You go to a film school or you learn on the job. Now of course you can possibly learn a little bit on your own. But I always feel it's an advantage going to a film school because on the sets nobody's really got time to teach you. Even if you're an assistant cameraman, nobody will tell you why you put that 35 lens, what the 35 lens is going to do, what are the lights put. So it's always good to get educated and then come to work. So I think it's a great opportunity for students who are there and I think they should make the most of it. You will really get to learn there, which will come in handy later and I'm also going to get a great set of
And it also
friends
puts
and
you in a certain advantage. Because back in the day, they would still look down upon people who would come from film schools. कि हमने इतना साल बॉम्बे में काम किया, तुम 2-3 साल क्या पढ़ के आए? Today the challenge is somewhere else. There are a lot of private institutions also that have come out. So, but I have seen that people who are from FTI still have that edge. I believe that. They still have that edge and they still kind of
It's like somebody who has come out of IIT and somebody who has come out of some other engineering college.
Absolutely.
So they have that difference.
undoubtedly.
So even when we work, I mean, if we are working with an institute person, I mean, if my technicians, 90% mostly I work with institute people, and there's already a certain language, a comfort level, an understanding which we don't have to worry about. It may be a common, whatever, set of movies we have seen, you know, but all the times we have shared, but that sort of really makes it fun, you know, because otherwise filmmaking is, you have to take it like, it has to be, it's very hard work, but it has to be fun also to enjoy yourself. And I think the only thing is you don't ever sort of stop learning, you keep learning all the time. So you don't be sometimes working, have you really passed out or just like that? Or it's just a process.
That's true.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you so much.